In other news from India, the United States will be sending their defense secretary to India in order to further expand ties when he arrives in New Delhi next week. General Mattis will be the first member of the Trump cabinet to visit India. His trip comes at a time when the Trump administration is trying to expand defense ties with India. The sale of F-16s and cooperation in Afghanistan is high on the agenda. India and the United States are also working on advancing cooperation on common security challenges facing the two countries. Mattis will hold talks with the Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman on September 26th. He'll also be calling on Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The visit comes ahead of the visit of Donald Trump's daughter Ivanka to India for the Global Entrepreneurship Summit in Hyderabad in November. Earlier, correspondent Ramesh Ramachandran spoke with Afghanistan's envoy to India, Shaida Mohammad Abdali, on this upcoming visit by the Defence Secretary James Mattis to India. Listen in.
I'm glad that India is asked to play a more proactive role in the rebuilding process of Afghanistan, in the peace and security that we are seeking for the whole region, because India's potential has been such, and India's past performance in the last 15 years has been very positive. So India, for very good reasons, to be asked to help Afghanistan with regard to peace and development, and also more importantly in terms of its own sincere fight that it has had in the last 15 years. So in collaboration with India and the US and the rest of the region, I mean, it's not only Afghanistan, India and the US, he has called upon South Asia. We hope that other countries in the region will also join us to fight this menace of terrorism together, because at the end of the day we are going to be benefiting all once we have a safe and secure region.
Meanwhile, India's External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj on Friday raised the issue of terrorism and H-1B visas with the US Secretary of State Rex Tillerson when the two met for the first time in a bilateral meet. Swaraj and Tillerson also discussed the strengthening of US-India political and economic partnerships. The spokesperson for the MEA, Ravish Kumar, said that the two leaders discussed regional issues with a focus on Pakistan, Afghanistan and terrorism.
इस मीटिंग में जितने द्विपक्षीय मुद्दे थे उसको डिस्कस किया गया, ट्रेड एंड इन्वेस्टमेंट इश्यूज डिस्कस किया गया और इकोनॉमिक रिलेशंस डिस्कस किया गया. इसके अलावा जो रीजनल फोकस था उसमें पाकिस्तान, अफगानिस्तान और टेररिज्म पे भी चर्चा हुई दोनों नेताओं के बीच. ईएम ने बहुत ही स्ट्रांगली H-1B जो मुद्दा है भारत और यूएस के बीच में जो मुद्दा है उसको उठाया, और जो डाका का इशू है उसको भी काफी स्ट्रांगली सेक्रेटरी टिलरसन के साथ उठाया.
The Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, also known as DACA, the upcoming Global Entrepreneurship Summit, were also part of discussions. This was the first highest level meeting between the two leaders of India and the United States since June, when Prime Minister Narendra Modi held talks with President Donald Trump.